blastmusic247.com. We're changing the industry, one artist at a time.
You in here? Shut out the freezer. Fresh, guess I was freezed up. Fresh out of the deeper. Freezer, cause I'm deeper than any voice on speakers. I can't hear y'all haters, you gotta speak up. I don't need to slow down, I need to speak up. Anonymous activity, Bobby B stuff. Jealousy's a ski mask, the motion, and ease up. Shut out the freezer. Fresh, guess I was freezed up.
Welcome to the Ultimate DJ Music Review and More Talk Show. I am your host, Massage B. Welcome. I was in there knocked out cold, but I'm woke. Hey, we waiting on DREEZY baby to come up in here. I'm trying to wake up, y'all. I'm getting it. Eyes getting there. Eyes woke. Um, Let me do something while we're sitting here waiting. I've been working on some things, and so that's why I have been absolutely zapped and tired. But let's do this. I don't want to play the sound to this, even though I want you guys to hear the sound. I don't know why I picked this one, but let's do this while we wait for DREEZY baby.
You belong to us.
Do you remember who you are?
I remember.
We've been watching you.
They are afraid of you, anime. And they should be.
So we have a new young lady in town on her way, and she is called Annie Mae. And I think some words got missing out of there because it's usually some other words in there to kind of lead up to what the theme is about with the movie script. But evidently, I don't know what happened today. Um, but yeah, welcome to the Ultimate DJ movie script showcase and the Ultimate DJ Legacy Media Group, where you guys can start submitting your movie scripts and we turn them into realistic movies and and short films, short displays. So yeah, welcome to the Ultimate DJ Music Review and More Talk Show. I am your host, Miss Sash B, and I am in the building. I don't know where Miss DREEZY baby is, and there go my camera again. And today is my granddaughter's birthday. Let's see. Here we go. Where DREEZY baby? Where am I? Okay, we're gonna use this camera until this camera wanna act like somebody. And then as soon as it start acting like somebody, we gonna zoom back over there to that camera. Happy birthday to my granddaughter out there with her beautiful self. I had sent her a, I can't even tell you. I want to tell y'all, but y'all might copy it and take my grandbaby $1 million. But I had worked on some things for her birthday. Um, I'm hoping that I can get the approval from her parents so that I can go ahead and press it out and continue on with it. Um, but yeah, today is my baby fourth birthday. Today. And grandma was asleep the whole time. And when I woke up, I was like, oh my God, wait a minute. It's my granddaughter's birthday. Wait a minute. So happy birthday, Miss Lady out there in the beautiful pink world of ours. I love you. Happy birthday. Grandma, I love you. And make sure you have a wonderful birthday. I'm going to call you back again later. I left a message on your dad phone, but I'll call you back later, okay? All right. And as always, y'all know we always have a wonderful guest in the building. Nothing changes week to week. It's the same thing. Don't nothing change but the rain. Y'all welcome Miss Dreezy baby to the building. Welcome.
Hola. I look
I,
terrible right now. I thought it was 7 p.m. my time, and then I'm like, oh, what if she in Georgia? I forgot.
I'm on the East Coast. I'm in Florida.
Yeah, I figured you was an hour ahead. I was trying to update my Instagram and everything to let people know. I was like, I can't now. I can't send the link now. I gotta use the link.
Yeah, I was in Florida. Yeah, but wait, but I look the same way, boo. Because you know what? I was in there asleep. I I was asleep all night, right? And then I be working on some stuff. I done shut everybody out because I'm like Pinky in the damn brain in here.
Mm,
I'm working on some stuff. I don't know if you've seen. I had just put a script up before something that I was working on. Bilaterally in between shows and stuff. But I started doing some movie scripts, and so my first one of the first movies that I'm working on, the intro I put up right before you came on. So when you go back to go watch the scene, you'll see it when you go back to go watch our interview. Jersey
mm.
baby,
Yes,
tell
ma'am.
them who you are, what you do, how to do, what it do. Welcome.
What? Welcome. I'm sorry I'm late. Fast
It's
food
all right.
movie.
You good?
Um, My name is Dreezy Baby. I am from Oakland, California. I am a neo soul artist, or just an artist in general. I like doing, I love doing music. It's the biggest part of my healing journey is making music. So,
What about music make you heal? Talk to me about that. Talk to that.
I just feel like as a kid, expressing yourself, the best form of that was through music for me. Like the
Yeah.
very first rap I made at 9 years old, I was literally just talking about my surroundings. I didn't even know what we were doing, but it helps.
Do
It
you,
helps.
do you remember your first rap?
Yes, I do, and it's embarrassing. But I was 9 years old, so yeah.
Mine said, um, um, you try to bite the hand that feeds you. I don't know why. So I think it's time for me to cut your food supply. It was something weird like that for real. It
Mine
was something
was
weird. It was like a whole. Go ahead.
mine was sitting in my room, wishing at the park, lying in my bed while the colors pitch dark. I wish I could make things clear. It seems like everything goes wrong when I'm here. Can you feel my heart? Yes, pretty steep. Listen to my words. Yeah, they pretty deep. Yeah,
Aw.
Nana's real nice. Nana, please don't pick up another knife. Nana, please don't pick up another bat. Swinging everywhere, hitting the baseboards flat.
Wow. Nana off the chain. She about like me. I ain't
That's my
lying.
Virgo lady.
I ain't lying about my grandson called me Granny Puckett. Um, Dreezy. he he know I'm coming on the skateboard, on the slingshot. I'll be
Oh
Granny
no.
Granny gonna be there. You know that. Some kind of way. If I got to grab the fox by his tail and the rabbit by his ears, you feel me?
Yeah.
What we do here, my love, is we help promote up and coming and already established artists. I am one of the tastemakers for Making It magazine.
Clock it.
I am one of the radio hosts for Blast Radio, which you are transmitting through right now. I am Miss Taj B, your host, the ultimate DJ. So I would like to get into you about the DJing thing as well, because I see you had crossed over a bit. Um, yeah. I'll be watching. I'll be on it. Um, and also I am partnered up with some other groups, from Hip Hop Underground, S Rock, the Evening Rush, the the International Battle of the DJs over in South Korea, the DJ League Network, the um I'm going right to their conference in a couple weeks, so it don't even make no sense that I'm the Fleet DJs.
Mm.
And so what we do is we try to incorporate everybody into the fold, you know, and find out what you're doing all over the world. So what I do is I ask a series of questions to kind of get to know you and let the people get to know you, and then we just kick it after that.
Okay.
You all right with the questions? They ain't too bad. Every now and again I send a zinger though. I ain't even gonna lie though.
I got a little tism, so if I answer and you be like, why would you say that? It's you know, I'm just
No,
fair
it's
warning.
okay. It's okay that we
Fair warning.
we smooth on that. We just want to make sure that we this channel, you listen them not to request.
Okay, there we go. It was skipping at first.
You there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good.
You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
You've mastered the microphone and now you're controlling the turntables. What's harder, convincing people you're a great rapper or convincing them not to request the same songs 3 times in one night?
I'm gonna say the second one. I'm gonna say convincing people not to request the same songs because I
Why?
don't want to play it.
Why?
I'm like a smooth vibe person. I like playing my '90s R&B, '80s R&B, 2000s hip hop and R&B. I like the real stuff. Common, Erica Badu, Mary J. Blige, and every now and then somebody would come in and be like, "Can you play that? If you want it, Sexy Red, you got that?" I'd be like, "I gotta download it," but no, I
Yeah.
don't have. No, I don't have it. But as a DJ, you gotta have a little bit of everything. So I got like four Sexy Red songs, maybe four.
Yeah. But as an artist, that was my question. What my first question is really what I wanted to ask you is what made you transition from artist to DJ?
I've
What
been
brought that
DJing
about?
since I was I've been DJing since I was 16. Um,
Okay, so DJ first and then artist?
no, I've been an artist since I was 5 years old. Well, 9 years old. Singing since I was five. Started rapping, rap battle rapping when I was nine.
Singing where? Talk about it.
Well, when I was five, it was just a thing of they heard me. My family heard me, and they was like at Fisher Price the next day, with guitars and pianos and stuff. So the first like setting up singing, I would say would be a church because my grandmother instantly put us in choir, me and my sister.
Yeah.
Um,
Pop your
yeah.
shit. What you mean?
And then just school, and from school it was talent shows. It takes a lot, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. I get it. Believe me, I get it. I get it. Um, As a rapper, you told stories. As a DJ, you create the soundtrack for other people's stories. Which role feels more powerful to you and why?
I think there's power in being a artist
Yeah.
for me personally. I like to look at everybody as a reflection of me, which is why I have a motto like I don't judge people, and everything happens for a reason always. So
Yeah,
I like
absolutely.
to think of when I'm writing certain experiences in my music that other people hear those, and the people that can relate to it is that's my fan base. Everybody might not relate to being a 31-year-old black lesbian, but it's okay. The song
Yeah.
was great.
Yeah, but the song was great. That's right. Go
Yes,
ahead.
I find more power in telling my stories than creating a soundtrack for other people, because there could be another DJ that plays my story and that's a soundtrack for somebody else.
So like where do you um what do you have more fun with? Do you have more fun performing or do you have more fun DJing?
Um, I'm gonna say I have more fun performing. Uh, I
Okay.
have a thing for I heal when I perform. Like I've had bad days. I've had days where I was sick, and when I get on stage, I'm able to be a version of myself in that moment and just for that moment, and that's what matters to
Yeah. See, it's the opposite for me. When it takes a lot of energy for me to perform, but when I DJ, so you don't know I'm a DJ as well. But when I DJ, it's more healing. Like for something with it kind of balances out my senses, you know?
me.
So like the music do something to me. I be here, ooh, you know. But I'm a blend DJ. So
Yeah,
me being a blend DJ, it have to come into some sort of symmetric anyway for me. You know what I mean? And I have to level off. And if it don't sound right, I know something off with the day for me. You know.
yeah,
So I try to like step back and figure out well what's going on, and then when I center around what's going on, I try that blend again. Just to see. You know what I mean? I'll be like,
yeah.
okay, that was me.
You
You know.
said that was me. I'm a blend
Yeah,
DJ too. I can't do the scratching. Like,
yeah.
I try every now and then. I might do 1 2 Q 1 2. That's it.
I can scratch. I just don't like to scratch. And then, from years of hand movements and stuff, I have my hands is messed up, like they don't move as much as they used to. So they kind of stiff trying to scratch and stuff. But I can catch the beat and I can pull it back and I can hold it and touch it, stop it, and make it. Let me let me
Do
stop.
your little
Yeah,
1 2
yeah,
on the
yeah.
1 2.
Yeah, me let me stop there. But you'll see. Are you check out some of the videos over there? You'll see some of the blends in there. Um, if your rapper self and your DJ self got into a musical argument, who would win and what would they be arguing about?
uh,
I'm just saying, every now and
I
again.
th- and I don't even know. I know instantly they're gonna argue over song choice, because the DJ and me always will have to support the energy and the frequency that I'm in. If I'm in a
Yeah,
club setting, I have to honor that I'm in a club setting. Nobody might not want to hear Erica Badu at 11 p.m. at night at it. So I just feel like we'd be arguing over song choice, and I feel like the DJ version would win because the DJ controls the environment. The DJ actually controls whether your music gets played or not.
yeah. But you know what? It would be my music mixed with Erica Badu. I'd be damn if it ain't what's happening, what's gonna be happening. I'm trying to tell you, you got a way you got look in some of the videos over here on my channel and listen to what I'm saying to you and put your joint in there too though. You feel
People
me?
be telling me to mix my own songs in,
For
and I'd be
real,
like,
mix your joint in there too. Absolutely. And go over there because we'll get into it after all the questions and stuff. I'll tell you a little more about me, okay?
Okay.
after we get into you. What did becoming a DJ teach you about music that you never understood while standing in front of the crowd as an artist?
Um, Sometimes people will listen to anything. I, I'm so serious. Some of the requests I've had to download, and so I don't have time to listen to the song if they're just requesting a song that I don't have. So I download it and I'll play it. And I'm just like, wow, some people listen to just anything, and that's basically it. There's different song choices and song tastes that people want, and there's different places that you'll go to where some people might want to hear country and pop, but they also want to hear hip hop blended in with that, and you're like, how do I do that? But yeah.
Yeah, it's easy to do. That's why I said go on the videos because I've been running a blend battle for like the last 13 or 14 years. Yeah, but I'm
Woohoo!
also one of New York's first blend battle women DJs. I am the first actually. Um, so
Yeah,
I
I'm
go back
sorry.
way back. You know what I mean? And so what I do, even with the fellas, we have a blend battle where each one teach one, so you learn how to make all them other joints rock too. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So go to the archive over there in my video section and just listen to some of the stuff, and you'll understand what I'm saying about how to make it work. From here to there. And there's other DJs even on the blend battle, but I gave that information later on when we finish the questions. Now, what I wanted to ask you was, you said, don't think that shit slid by me because it didn't. You said a 31-year-old something lesbian DJ. Now what all that about? Why? Tell me.
No, I said like some people can relate to my music, and then I'm like some people don't relate to a 31-year-old black lesbian. It might not be for them,
It's
but
a lot of people out there like you. What you mean?
yeah, yeah. But they make different songs, and that's why everybody's a reflection of me, because when I'm scrolling on TikTok and I see somebody's song pop up and they're doing a video that I would do, I want to give them the time that I would want somebody to give me the time just to hear them out, and then I could be like, nah, that wasn't it for me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Song
yeah,
about
yeah,
pancakes, you could keep that, but I'm gonna go over here.
yeah. I get you. But you know what? But all my friends was growing up was in the life. You know what I mean? So it was different watching the difference. You know, because I had my straight friends over here, and then I got my gay friends over here. You get what I'm saying? So it was kind of different for me watching growing up, and my friends were like from little kids. You know, and the funny part about it is that when they joined inside the lifestyle, they thought that I was going to change on them, and I never did though. Like we was always still friends the whole time. So I got a chance to experience all kind of crazy shit around my friends that I shouldn't even know. You know what I'm saying?
Like we here, we human, but keep that human side over there.
Yeah, y'all niggas wow. But that's why I asked you. Let's go back to that for a minute. Like why? What made you say that? What made you? You know.
Just a natural comedian, just saying certain stuff when I'm low key nervous.
Don't be nervous. This one of them fun channels. We don't go through all that over here. You know what I mean?
It's
But
just
dear,
it's just still a thing of being live anywhere. It's just nervous. I performed last night. I've been performing at the same spot every Tuesday for the last 3 years, and I still get nervous every time I go on stage.
what you sing when you go on stage? What make you nervous?
I just feel like because I'm an empath and I'm feeling everybody else's energy, and then there's
Oh,
certain expectations behind when my name is even called. Sometimes I feel like it's not even the expectation to go up there and do good. It's just the expectation to be up there. Every Tuesday, somebody looking for me, even when I'm not feeling it. I'd be like, I wasn't even planning on going on stage tonight, but they're still looking for Dreezy to do something.
That's the best
So
thing to do though. That and because but you just have to recharge back up.
yeah, I work a lot. 7 days
Yeah,
a week. seven
yeah.
days.
But Drizzy, guess look at me. Look at me. If you can't see behind my eyes, they always shining like new money. I be trying to keep them hid most of the time. Cause they always you see them, right?
Yes, ma'am.
They always shining like new money, right? You feel me?
Yeah.
See them, right?
Yeah, is that coconut oil you using?
Not computer shining though. You feel what I'm saying? Because even off the computer, they shining like that too. And I can't explain it to people, you know. But I am Hyoka, so even this right here is bothersome sometime for me. But I get up every Wednesday and I make sure I make it happen. Because it
What's
takes
Kyoka?
I see you should know these things. You should know these things. When you throw out some stuff, I'm gonna throw out some stuff, and that's your homework.
I gotta write that shit down. I gotta
Yeah,
spell that first. I'm serious.
that's your homework for real.
I can't wait to use that with my sister.
Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, that's gonna
You
be
didn't
your
even know
homework.
she
You
was
gonna
Kyoka, did you? Mm-mm.
know, see, and you're gonna be like, oh shoot. So what I'm saying to you is that you gotta re-energize even after all that stuff is what I'm saying. I know that you go through, but still, in order to be able to be at your best performance, you got to stop and regenerate and recharge, you know,
Yeah,
for real.
have
Like
to.
it's gonna be best for your performance. You hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Especially being empath for real, because that you got to. It take a couple days to let go of that other energy. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. And I'm a Scorpio, so
Yeah, it take a couple days to get rid of that other energy, baby. So you got to stop and like the dog shake that shit off.
yeah,
Dog shake the water off.
100%.
For real, that's how you got to shake that energy off. So that you
Sometimes
can.
we forget. We can't forget. We get lost in our own little water
I
sometimes,
know.
and we forget that we're absorbing other people's energy. So sometimes you'll go 2-3 days and not even realize that you'd have been out in the world for 2-3 days. You have not taken any
Yeah,
time for
yeah,
yourself. You just running like an NPC.
yeah. I can't do that.
I'm like, is
Many
my phone still
artists
charging?
chase fame, but DJs often chase energy. That's the segue into this. Which one
Mm-hmm.
do you think is more difficult to maintain over time?
Um, dang, they both a little hard. I mean, most artists chase fame. Um, I don't think maintaining fame is hard. I think maintaining energy is hard. You can get drained. People can get upset and not like your blend. Other people could already be coming out upset, and you can feel that energy and that you play a song, and then all of a sudden they crying. And it's like I didn't even know back that ass was gonna make you, cry like that. But it brought a memory back. It really hold DJing. DJ. Let's say
Yeah,
DJing. It that takes the most.
and when they get to drinking and crying and whining and carrying on. If you could create the perfect party using only three songs from any era, what would those songs be, and what would that say about your personality?
Dang, I gotta pick songs and three that match my personality from any era.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
three different
crazy
eras.
because for a party, mm, definitely going with City Girls Act Up first.
Act up one of my joints too. Yeah,
Travis Porter, Bring It Back,
I don't know him.
and Megan Thee Stallion, Captain Hook. And that's because I'm a city girl and I'm a hot girl.
Okay.
And I be using my knees sometimes to twerk. Sometimes.
You know how to twerk? Uh oh, she gone. Somebody calling her. Y'all tell them you on an interview, Dreezy. Wait, she says she not a twerk though. She be throwing it back.
Am I back? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm doing this on my phone. It's terrible. Can you hear me?
a little bit, a little bit.
Hold on, I can't hear you now. Oh my God.
Go out and come back. Go out and come back.
You said,
I'm gonna try and see if she can hear me telling her to go out and come back, y'all. Give me 1 second. It be like that sometime. Y'all know we go through this sometime that it doesn't bother me at all. Actually, get a kick out of these artists. As you guys know, I don't know if you know or if you've heard her music. If you guys go over to Instagram um, and look up official Dreezy Baby, you'll see her music is there as well as her. Hey, peoples. Okay, Dreezy, I see y'all over here. Come back in. Come back in the room. Yeah, there goes somebody named Raven in the building. Hey, Raven. Tell Dreezy come back in the room, Raven. If you got her on the phone, if you got her somewhere close, tell her hit the thing and come back in the room. Um, 'Cause whatever happens, sometimes the when somebody calls in, it'll actually kick off the sound on the other person's side. So
now I
it'll
can hear you. Okay, there
yeah.
we go. See, that was
See, I was
iPhone.
explaining to him that usually if somebody calls in, it'll kick off the sound so that by the time you come back in, I can't hear you or you can't hear me.
Yeah, that was
So
my
you
alarm for 6:30 because I thought I was
yeah.
supposed to be getting ready right now. I wasn't supposed to look like this. This my
That's all
cleaning
right.
Airbnb outfits.
You looking good. You looking good. Go ahead with that. Go ahead with that. If you could create the perfect party using only 3 songs, that's what we was working on.
Yeah,
Or
and
and,
I
and
said, City Girls Act Up, Travis Porter Bring It Back, and Captain Hook by Megan Thee Stallion.
why Captain Hook?
I'm a hot girl. I just that is the beat, and it's those are 3 songs that I could easily transition to like get everybody. Yeah, but also me, if I heard those 3, I'm on the floor in white pants.
Okay,
Don't.
Lord have mercy, Jesus. Okay. If you've experienced music from both sides of the stage, how has that changed your opinion about what makes a true entertainer?
I'm definitely more intentional with my lyrics.
Yeah,
I think lyrics are very important when it comes to music. That's the strongest thing I can say because you can be listening and the beat can be fire, and then next thing you know, I don't care about my kids. Oh, okay, all right. I didn't know y'all like that bar. I don't know y'all like that bar, but
some
it's
of them
people
do.
are always listening, and it's like when you're DJing and you're playing a song versus performing, it's like you're on a stage and you're commanding everybody's attention. But when you're DJing, it really takes somebody knowing the song, wanting to hear that frequency to be like, yeah, this is what I need to hear right now, versus capturing everybody's attention,
Yeah,
being center stage. Because I've
yeah,
seen, like I said, this open mic, I've seen people get center stage, and you can lose people's attention.
yeah. That's true. Now, me being on both sides of that stage. Um, I always feel like the entertainment side is a stronger performance, even though my DJ side takes more energy than my performance side to me,
Mm.
because I think performance comes naturally for me. DJing has always been my greatest gift.
I love that.
For
What
real,
made you start DJing?
I've been DJing since I was like maybe 13 or 12, 13, something like that. So
What was your first deck?
that was my first Sony S arm or RCA S arm straight arm. Yeah, I go back to the reel um and the little gray box that everybody be telling you about that we plugged everything into because we use it as
No way.
yeah, and the Gemini mixer with the batteries in the back
Oh.
and the dime on the head or the nickel or the well, it's usually two pennies. We say two pennies on the needle. You know,
I be wanting to know why people did that. Is that to hold the needle down?
yeah, it's to make the needle a little bit heavier so that it don't jump when you pull it back. Because when you pull it back on a straight arm, you got to remember they didn't have the S arms back then, and they
Hmm.
didn't have the bounce reflect um like they do on the 360s or they didn't have that. So we put the money on there to hold the needle from jumping up off the record like that when you pull it back so that it don't bounce up off the record because you mess up your whole record if it don't pull back right. So you had to have a light touch. That's why all the scratch DJs back then was really and if you ever watch them, they still like that. They got a real light touch.
Yeah.
Like it's a real light touch with it because we used to practice it on them, them turntables that make your shit jump off and you be mess up the whole party.
No.
And then when you scratch up your record back then, a record was real important. So when you scratch your record back then, it's like almost, oh my God. See, everything is digital now, so it's different for y'all than it was for us. Back then, that's why you
Yeah.
see people. You ever watch them grown ups with all them damn albums? You be like, why they got all them albums, man? Like,
Crate DJs.
yeah,
Hmm.
and they be crisp. You ever watch them? They be shining them like they shine their shoes and shit.
That's because that's their baby.
Yeah, for real. And keep them everywhere you go. I just gave all mine to my brother and let him hold them. Here, take this. Because I know he gonna take care of 'em. Like I'm gonna take care of all the family stuff, all the pictures, all the clothes, all the stuff. But I know my brother gonna take care of the album. He gonna
Mm.
keep them. If he don't keep nothing else, and he gonna cry like a baby if something happened to him. So that's the difference with what make you DJ is that I always was a DJ. I became a
Mm.
poet later on and a performer later on in life.
Mm.
You've experienced music from both sides. What's the funniest thing that's ever happened to you while DJing that nobody would believe if you told them?
The funniest thing that happened to me while DJing,
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's funny. People be pissing me off. Like
Talk to
people
me.
be making me mad. I don't know if it's funny. It's just I think anytime somebody asks for a request, I think that I don't think anything funny has happened. I just been pissed off. Like people have literally just pissed me off. That's it. I've been made mad.
Why?
Because I could be just doing like R&B Thursdays at my job. So I'm DJing R&B Thursdays. If all we playing is R&B music, why are we requesting why young NBA, can you play this please? Like the vibes are clearly D'Angelo, Lauren Hill tonight, and we cannot
Yeah.
have no young boy tonight. Oh, it's just one song. No, it's one song that's gonna throw this whole vibe off, and it's
I'm gonna show you.
156 BPM. Why?
I'm gonna show you as a DJ how to get around that. Say, listen, what you do is buy you a drink and me a drink, and make a donation, and then I'll put it in the rotation. If I get around to it before the night is
See, you've been doing this way longer. I just started with the club DJing and stuff.
if I get around to it before the night is over, though, you feel me? You
We
might not
gonna
never
we
get
gonna
around
see.
to, yeah, but we'll get around to it before. I got you, but make a donation, put it in the cup.
I need to
Make
make a little sign or something.
make sure you put it in the cup for real. All all put your little wine glass up there like you had on the piano or something, you know what I'm saying? And all suggestions in the cup.
Yeah, I do that because I'm always looking. I'm looking for new music because I don't really. I discover a lot of people off of like TikTok and Instagram scrolling because it's a certain sound and vibe that I like. I like real music. So when people are suggesting like hang with a bad, you know, bisexual or something, I'm like, no, I have not heard that song, but I will
Uh-huh.
download it and listen to it so I can see if that's something that, if that's being played. But I also don't want to play the same thing that everybody else is playing. Somebody could do that and make a good mix, and next club over, somebody playing the same song and just mix it in with another song.
Put all recommendations on the bill and put it in the cup.
Yes,
Right,
and buy a
write
shot
it.
of Hennessy.
Yeah, write it on the bill. Put it in the cup. Write it on the bill. Put it in the cup.
Receipt suggestions.
For real. You feel me?
I,
For
I like
real.
that
And
idea.
then and then so not to interrupt my initial set that I already had planned when I got here, I'll in the process of when I'm taking a break, I'll go through the cup and see what I can add to the rotation that
I
actually
like that.
goes with the performance of the night. And if it fit in with what I'm doing, I'll throw it in there though. You feel me?
This is going on my homework. I'm right. I'm gonna put that
Yeah,
down.
I'm you know, that's what I'm here for, my boo. That's what I'm here for. You feel me?
Yes,
Straight
ma'am.
up. That's what I'm here for though. That's what I'm here for. That's why I told you look up Hyoka. Heyyoka.
See, I didn't even spell it right. I spelled it with a P. I thought it was Pioka. Ooh.
Heyok. Heyyoka.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna start using that when I find out what it means.
Do you think technology is helping creativity in music or making artists and DJs a little too comfortable? Going back to the record thing.
Mm,
Thank you, Raven. Appreciate you.
I think that it might be it might be making people a little bit lazy. Um, yeah, I feel like if I would have learned on vinyls and learned how to do crates, it would have made me a different type of DJ. But I think the more that you can just push a button, like I see these ads and they're like, well, if you're tired of scrolling for the next song, you can just hit the banger button and it'll automatically sync up another song that matches with that song. I'm like, that literally takes away, the creativity and trying to figure out, maybe I want to go from 90 to 130 and figure out how I could blend those.
Yeah,
But
it helped the white folk though. It do. I'm God forgive him. Shut the hell up. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
nah, I mean
Did I
like
say that
EDM
loud?
DJ, because there, there's the different types of DJs, and like the EDM DJs, I I I ain't gonna say that I can't do what they can do, but I'm not going to. I'm not.
Yeah,
It's too much. It's too much
yeah,
knobs and effects. They don't do no scratching.
yeah. They do. Ew, ew, ew. They taught me though.
Hmm.
And believe it or not, when I was doing this blend battle, which was fun, because the white folks actually taught me how to do the marsh music and how to do the EDM. And when I finally caught on, it was surprising to them. They were stunned, like, because they came battling me all the way from Ireland and everywhere. I was like, well, let's get it, shit. And they taught me how to do it. And when I caught on, it you know how it make people laugh. They was like, "Oh, she got it." I was like, "Yeah, I told you, give me a minute." Like, 'cause I'm a music person, like I'm gonna get it anyway. So let's get it. And so yeah, it's good to at least know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Even if
Yeah,
you don't want to do it, know how to do it because you never know when they're gonna call you to the stage. You feel me?
yeah, and just with the more and more advanced that we get in technology, it will make people lazy. Like
Yeah,
I can go to Chat GPT and edit anything at
yeah,
this point. It's like, but it's making you lazy because some people can go into Photoshop and edit a photo and do everything that Chat GPT does.
yeah.
But
But
they
not with the
that's their
same
craft
soul
versus
though.
waiting 30 seconds for a picture to get done. They'll spend hours editing a photo when we can get 20 photos done in an hour.
Yeah, but it's not with the same soul though. You know what I mean? Like, chat doesn't have that same soul, and neither does any other AI. They'll try to replicate it, but the original thing sounds way different than if you were to AI it because it only has a level of octave that can go so far. We as musicians have a different level of soul. We thrive at a different hierarchy
Mm,
than what any electronic could ever do.
at all. They need us to think.
Yeah, so it's like they can't do what we do. They're never the electronics are never going to be able to do. They just do it at a faster pace than us.
Which makes people lazy.
Yeah, yeah, you know. So keep practicing your craft though, because it's going to always be needed. Like, I know when people look at some of these futuristic movies, they don't think about what's in the next interim. But we didn't think about Captain Kirk and the cell phone and the computers and the beam me up Scotties and shit until right now.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying? So make sure that you think even so, knowing that those things come to pass into your futuristic self, because just like they start burning the books down here, I think that was a movie, wasn't that?
burning books like
Girl,
from the
wasn't that?
libraries.
Yeah, it wasn't from the Black Library. Wasn't that a movie? Wait a minute. Let me bring it back. But so when it get to that futuristic type of thing, we have to always be ahead of schedule because we are the first to bring it about.
Right.
So stay on schedule with whatever's jumping off. But remember that you're gonna always need that initial part of you,
Yeah, I understand.
that soul. They're gonna be scouting for that soul after a while,
And won't have it.
and you gonna be the one have it. You feel me? So keep up on it.
Yes, ma'am. We are
Okay.
not letting technology make us lazy over here.
Okay. If you could DJ a party anywhere in history, ancient Egypt, the Harlem Renaissance, Studio 54, or the year 3000, where would you go and why? Zing.
Now I
Zing.
gotta wonder if you're a Virgo or a Pisces. I don't know where
I
these
come right
questions
behind
came
you.
from.
I'm
You
I'm
said what?
Ophiuchus. I'm Ophiuchus. I'm it's in between Sagittarius and you. I'm right behind you. Go ahead.
Yeah, these questions are okay. Where would I DJ? Any? I wouldn't. I wouldn't even know because
Anywhere in history, ancient Egypt, the Harlem Renaissance, Studio 54, or the year 3000. Where would you go and why? Anywhere in history.
ooh, I I don't even know too much about the history, but I would definitely go to the year 3000. You said 3000 or 2000?
Yeah, 3,000.
3000. Curious about what music would be like then, so
Yeah,
I would do that era. Because what happened if you can only DJ with frequencies?
you be learning how to DJ with frequencies.
Flutes are in right now. Only
Uh,
flutes.
boom, 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 boom. They was teaching us that at little, so we got it. We got that. We was
Or that
teaching
new
them. Let me
that new Pootie Tang come out and we all listening to that.
not the sipping it on the runny tang, not the sipping it on the runny tang.
What a time. They don't know nothing about that. But I do the year 3000 only because I'm curious about the genres of music and what would be. I would want to do that.
Okay. So, as someone who has written lyrics and now reads crowds, which do you find more unpredictable, human emotions or music trends?
Human emotions
Why?
are
Tell me
are
about
they're they're unpredictable. I feel like trends are they're like cycle. They're like loops. It's all the same thing. I feel like when it even comes to music trends, but just in different flavors. When it comes to human emotions, it's sporadic. You,
it. Yeah.
it's hard to detect that if somebody is smiling, they might knock the hell out of you. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So definitely, human emotions are harder. More different.
Some people are like that. I'm one of those people. I start laughing instead of being angry like I'm supposed to be. I'm more angry when I'm loving than if I'm mad for real. Like I'm more angry if I love you than and I laugh if I'm angry. I don't know why that is. Like I don't laugh, but I smile. You know,
I let
my
that
brother
little
be like,
laugh out. That
yeah,
that
they
little.
yeah,
You
yeah.
get so mad that you just be like,
I be feeling like homeboy, like Denzel on Gangster in New York. I be like, man, my man, you know. So that that's where the laugh come from. You feel me? Like, man, my man. And that's all, and that's about as far as it's gonna go after that with me. I'll probably let you go like shortly after that. You have to keep bothering me. Um, what's one song that instantly gets people moving regardless of age, background, and musical performance? Is there a scientific explanation for it? Do you
mm,
think? Like what
yes.
what song you think and do you think that they scientifically designed it to be that way? Tell me about it.
Ooh, I'm gonna say Just Friends, Music Soul Child. See, I didn't have to go too hype.
Yeah,
Um, but Just Friends, Music Soul Child is something I do play frequently, and I just think that is nostalgia because music holds frequencies. So it's like I can listen to a Drake song from the Take Care album and be like, "Oh, I was in high school and I remember being at the bus stop with my earphones in, walking to school, listening to this."
yeah,
Sometimes people get taken back to a certain, era or a certain place. So
yeah,
Just Friends is always it's just a good vibe. It just takes I don't know where they at. They was probably at a spades game, playing
yeah,
dominoes, something.
yeah,
But proposing to their girlfriend. But when the song come on, it's just an instant vibe for everybody. Everybody singing it, and you can play the whole song all the way through, ad libs and everything. Everybody on it.
Dreezy, you've been watching the games?
Basketball.
Yeah.
I have not. I stopped watching basketball once I knew the script.
Yeah. Well, the script is scripted. But what would I say? My joint would be Frankie Beverly and Maze Before I Let Go. That seems to be one of those scripted joints forever. It just keep playing over and over in everybody's joint. You hear it through everything. Your mom's in my business. Uh, Beyonce. Remember that's Frank for real. Remember
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
Frankie
yeah,
Beverly and
yeah.
Maze. Boom, 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 boom.
And people started electric slide, and that wasn't even the
Yeah,
original electric slide.
no, but that's what I'm saying. But that's way back from way back, you know. And what else? Chic. I don't know if y'all know about Chic because you young buck. So I'm trying to give you some of the lessons of what to throw out there. Chic. Boom, 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 boom. Chic. Don't chic,
I don't
chic. But
even
you
have
don't know
nope.
that. You don't know that song. But Mary J. Blige came back with it. Hey, boom, 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 boom,
No
boom.
way. I know
I
the Mary J.
never
Blige.
knew there was a.
Oh,
And who
Faith
is that?
Evans did
Faith.
that
That's
too.
Faith. Yeah, and Mary. For real. That's chic. It's called
I didn't
chic.
know that.
Chic. Yep.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
know, and then there's Biggie with the man. There's so many going back that you know. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
like
trying to tell you. Like you be looking like, well, damn, like all those. And so I feel like they was designed a certain kind of way to last over the years, and because
hmm
they've been remixed so often and so much, you know, like throughout the history of hip hop, throughout the history of R&B, throughout the history of music itself. So Frankie
yeah,
Beverly and
because
yeah, go ahead.
D'Angelo lady
Hmm.
is always a vibe that get people. Yeah. It's just
It's
something
like
about it.
yeah, it's so many of them. Like you'd be so surprised. You'd be like, is that where that came from? I always tell the people around me when I was an executive A&R, I would always tell the people around me to know your research, do your research, know your songs. You know, like
That's
Boogie
important.
Oogie Oogie. Like Boogie Oogie Oogie. Y'all see the little kids out there right now dancing in the kindergarten on the cartoon, I mean on the commercial to the Boogie Oogie Oogie song? Talking about we played this for the little kids. They just now getting to understand that music from way back when. They all over the place dancing to Michael Jackson. They don't even know
Right?
Michael Jackson.
They don't. They're generations past that.
So this is what I'm trying to tell you. You know, there are songs that were specifically designed for us to keep in rotation because they're gonna keep everybody moving, and they just gonna be remixed over and over and over. Look how many times Human Nature been remixed.
Yeah. Chris Brown, SWV.
Mad people. Jaheim. Who else? We can go on and on. What's the little boy name? What Jacquees?
Jacquees, yeah.
You know, it's we can go on and on and on. You feel me? So
Yeah.
there's just certain stuff that keeping your rotation, keeping your mind. Make sure you go back to all the way back to even to California Raisin song. Boom, 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 boom. Remember the California Raisin?
Now I gotta do DJ homework. So you like that, and I'm not like that.
that, that,
You said
wait,
chic, and I'm like, isn't that a beauty supply product or something?
no, no. Chic is the one made Good Times. Good Times.
I know that. I know that. I know that.
That's
Don't
Chic.
do me. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
It's
they
also
made
for me like
they.
when it even comes to those types of songs, it's like when is it okay to play those? Like
Yeah,
you got to
you
be at a
know.
wedding or something. That's a good setting to
No,
throw that out.
no. You make sure you pull off a sample of that and play that when you got a mixed crowd out there, because you got to remember it's that same people chic are is the same sample that Will Smith used in Getting Busy with It.
Mm,
That doom 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 doom. And I think who used that again? Gunna, right? Gunna used that same song, right?
I don't even think I got any Gunna songs.
Get busy with it. For real, like you gotta listen to them, and then you'll be like, okay, I know how to. That's what I was telling you about. I'll teach you later on as we go through the questions. about, being able to spread out.
Yeah.
That's how you
Yes.
spread out.
I'm gonna
You
need your
grab,
flash drive.
yeah, you grab, yeah. I told you, just go through my video list. I keep them up there for free. I don't charge nobody. I make sure that I show them how to break down stuff on the record, so that a person that don't have to scratch, that don't like to scratch, you really don't have to scratch, because you can use the break beat and make the break beat scratch for you. You could take 8 seconds or 16 seconds of a certain song and make that song scratch for you. You ain't even got to scratch. Just grab 16 off of that, sample that, hold that right there, and make that scratch. You get what I'm saying? And then you transition with the other song to make it come in the way that you want it to come in.
We're learning.
Yeah, go through my video section. You'll be like, okay, I get what she's saying. Like, cause everything is all different. Like, everything is all different, you know. But you'll hear a pattern, because I'm gonna come in between 4 and 8. You're never gonna see me wait and let the song play out to 16, 24. That's too long. If you blending, that's too long to let a song sit, unless you just want to play that beat for a few minutes.
True. Yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
I'm gonna have to watch your videos.
Yeah, because it's just too long. You gotta, when you gotta make sure that you're ready when they coming in. The only time you make it last that long is if you prepare for people to come in the door.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? But once they in the door, and don't practice no set with 64 songs, or you know what I'm saying? They got 128 songs. No, you do it about 64 if I'm doing it about this amount of time, because I'm gonna let the music play.
Mm.
That way I ain't wore the fuck out at the end of the show though. From
Yeah.
trying to play everything.
Yeah, I have like 3,100 songs in my archive of DJing, and
Yeah,
that's
we
just
we go ahead. I'm
we ain't
sorry.
even scratched the surface on music. On what else I can download, and most of those are beats that I get from YouTube and other people's music from sets. Like, I download all my songs. I don't use like DJ pools or none of that. So every time I'm doing a set, I don't know what I'm doing. It's just we start with, if it's a Friday night and I'm starting at 9, we're starting in the 90 BPMs, and I'm gonna play maybe 10 songs where they're getting blended and mixed, like just a little soundtrack, and then we got to start mixing songs when it's like higher energy.
Yeah, no. We ain't doing no all night we going crazy session. Put your set list together, and put you a wine glass up there, and what we can fit in, if we can fit it in, we'll fit it in. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
You know, make your party poppin'. Make your party poppin'. We dance at this party.
100%. No wallflowers here.
You feel me? We dance at this party. I don't know what y'all doing, like, and can't nobody dance if you continually pulling the song off.
Yeah. Yeah. I seen some people say they have an issue with the DJ making the transition. And you can play 5 songs in like 5 minutes.
For real, we can't party if you pulling the song off. Like, damn, that was my jam.
I needed that second verse.
Yeah, yeah.
Second
What
verse
you
is the best
doing?
verse.
Yeah, what you so you got me right, Dre.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
What is one misconception people have about DJs that you wish would disappear forever, and what's the difference between DJs and artists in that effect?
Misconception. Can you elaborate on that?
Like, what would be your one misconception that people have about DJs that you wish would disappear forever? Like, um like for me, when I go and as an artist, when I'm in the studio, because I look a certain kind of way, most men don't realize that I've been here for so long. You know what I mean? So the misconception is that uh women who look a certain kind of way are not supposed to be in music, except
Mm.
to do a certain kind of thing. Like they try to put you in the Lil Kim category and stuff like that. And I be looking at them like, my name ain't Lil Kim, no. Like my name might be Lil Waldo, or for real, not like that, but my,
Okay.
like you might be finding Waldo. Well, where's Waldo? Because that's my name for real. Or my name is Where's Carmen San Diego. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Um. Can I say prices? Like
Yes.
payments for what people are expecting, and what they're expecting us to do for the price of what they're paying us. You want me to do a 4-hour party, for $150, but I gotta bring my equipment, I gotta bring my microphones, y'all gotta use that, I gotta facilitate the crowd, and I have to bring my speakers. I gotta bring all of that stuff in, set it up, break it down, and facilitate the crowd. And y'all gonna give me 150 for that. And
An
it's an
hour.
issue. Yeah. Well, 4 hours.
No,
Some
one
people's a,
fifty an hour.
oh well, yeah. I was like, some people be having 3 to 4 hour long events and be wanting a DJ for that whole time
No,
for.
150 an hour.
Shoot, and then people will have an issue if you even mention that price, because they're like,
That's right.
why I gotta pay you 150 an hour? Well, you can put on a playlist.
Because a party ain't a party till it's ran all through.
Exactly. So I would say that that's prices. And when it comes to being an artist, most people don't want to pay an artist. When they be like, people ask me for features all the time, and 80% of the time, no, I don't charge people for it, because they're reflections of me. And I'm like, I like creating, so you want to heal on a canvas with me, we're gonna do that. But in the sense of, I'd be like, okay, yeah, it's like $50 for a hook. It's the time that it takes me to write that hook. It's the time it takes me to go to the studio and record that. And I have to pay for the studio. And yeah, you got to pay me. You got to pay me for my time. You got to pay me for a verse. It's $150 for a verse.
Man,
It's.
Suge, listen, an artist is worth their weight in money. And get paid every chance you can get paid, and don't sell yourself cheap. Do the average amount of what it would cost for a DJ to do this show. Look it up. Take your time. Look up how much it would cost for a DJ to do a show like this for an hour time like this, and see exactly what other people are paying and other people are charging, and you charge that too. You don't try to go below your charge or anything because of family or friends or any of that bullshit. Because if they have to get somebody else, they pay the motherfuckers this would have to pay you.
100%. That's my misconception though, right there. It's being paid for your energy, because it
No,
takes that your whole being.
don't let them drain you out and don't pay your pockets, because it takes just as much energy for you to have to do all that stuff and bring all that stuff. 150 an hour. Same, just look up what everybody else is charging, and you charge the same. Get right in that medium, and don't slack the fuck up. And if it go up, you go up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
No, serious.
I know, because I'm really bad with that, because I be like, some DJs out here, because I'm in St. Louis right now, and to get like a
Oh,
good
you in a
DJ.
party spot? Good.
You think this the party spot?
Yeah, St. Louis is a party spot. Y'all had the best tailgate parties ever.
People do be outside just
Yeah.
every day, traffic for no reason. It's hot. Why are y'all outside?
Get over there in that St. Louis area with them baseball players and them football players and make something happen. You know what I'm saying? Get right up in there. Get right up in there with them A's on your head.
I gotta represent Oakland at all
I'm
times.
just saying, get right up in there. Get right up in there. You feel me?
Yeah, we working on it. But like I work like 7 days a week, so
That's all
it'd
right.
be like,
And when you got one of them days off that you can get a day off to go do what you do, go do what the hell you do around
yes,
them people that you vibrate with. Cause you can't stay underneath the people that's vibrating over that way. They're gonna keep you over that way. You can't even stay over that way.
true, true.
For real. And make sure you go back and energize, because if music is what energizes you, performing is what energizes you, make sure you hit you a open mic or something on the way home from work, or makes go
Yeah,
recharge on your way coming through, you know?
yeah, or karaoke, because that's one of my spots too. I love going to
Yeah.
karaoke spots, and I walk in, and I'm dressed like this, and then there's that misconception that you're talking about. Like I look a certain way, but when I hit the stage and I start singing, they like, oh, I ain't know you sing like that. I ain't know you sound like that. What did you think I sound like?
Peace here, Shiki. Somebody named Shiki is here. He say he's sending love from Africa.
Yeah, hello.
Hey, do we like Afrobeat? Do you review Afrobeat? Sometimes I do. Yeah, sometimes I do. But if you really want to go and go on a review channel, my partners are on Blast. Not on Blast. You can register your music on Blast 247.com if you want to put your music on for review over that way. But my teammates over at Making It Magazine should be on reviewing music about maybe 9 o'clock. Uh, you can go on makingitmag.com and they'll have a music review going on in about maybe the next 30 minutes. So take your music over there, ask to be put on one of the free hit lists, and if you're in rotation, if you're on time enough, they will actually put you in rotation. So go to makingitmag.com on YouTube, making it mag on youtube.com, and add your music to the rotation over there. And I am one of the tastemakers for them. So if you're over there and I'm over there, I will recommend you to see what they say and see if they'll get your music played. So if that helps you, he is Shiki. I hope that helps you.
Yeah, make sure you stay to the end of the show over there, because a lot of people get impatient.
Yes,
Making
they
it
do.
mag is Kelby and Kim over there. They're my peoples, so I
Yeah,
love them.
Kelby and Kim be trying to break the people out there. They just be playing games sometimes. I'm like, y'all work with them because they the hardest working people right now in Atlanta.
They are.
You feel me? Like they the hardest working people in Atlanta. So I would suggest that that's where you take your music right now, bro. Go like, subscribe, share. You can like here, subscribe here. What I do is once you've gone through the process of getting heard and known out, Kelby will pass me your information as one of the people to be interviewed on our show. Um, and that's how it's done over here. So make sure you go over there, take your music over there. Let me hear you over there. I'll meet you over there. I'll join you over there. And good luck to you. I'm sorry. Don't be messing with me.
I'm
Don't be
not.
mess. Don't be messing. We got two more questions. I'm sorry. What? What?
You
What?
good? You good? I'm enjoying my time here.
When your career is all said and done, would you rather be remembered as an incredible rapper, an elite DJ, someone who successfully redefines what an artist, or someone who can successfully redefine what an artist can become?
Someone who can successfully define what an artist can become.
And what that means?
For me, that means that looking at somebody and not having the expectation of how they create. It could be anybody, and they've been through any and everything, and they're out there and they're shining. That's what I feel like it means to actually be a star. It's to let your light and you shine through whatever it is that you do creatively,
Yeah.
because that's what's important to me. Because it's like there's times where I didn't want to be an artist. There's times where, and when I say artist, there's not even just music. There is, I do art, like I paint,
Yeah, that's
I
nice too behind you. That's nice.
and I dance. It's There's different outlets that I like to do and I like to use. So don't put me in one box of what I do, because I'm also a poet as well. I'm working on an EP right now called my poems are songs, or my songs are poetry, and yeah, I want to be able to redefine what it means to be an artist, because I do so much right now as an artist. Everything I do is art. Even my cleaning business is an art for me. It's the
Yeah.
ability to keep people happy and maintaining a certain mindset and peace. So
Shoot, man, look at here. Where y'all located at?
who, me? St. Louis.
Oh no, see, I can't be fucking y'all too far off for me to be trying talking about can y'all come do something. Ah, if a
You said
DJ,
you in Florida. You said
yeah, yeah, y'all too far off for me. I had to go and get Marie and them.
I'm gonna have to win one of them make it in mag trips or something. If they doing
Yeah,
something in
yeah.
Florida, I might have to do a little submission and see what happens.
They always in Hollywood or over there in Atlanta doing something. They always or in Texas, because we
Yeah,
also
South
have the
by
South by
Southwest.
Southwest. Yeah, so you know, um, I'll probably meet y'all out there at South by Southwest. If a DJ's job is to move the crowd and a rapper's job is to move the mind, which one changes the world faster?
Moving the mind, the
Why you
easy.
say that?
Um, it's one thing for everybody to be on the same vibration. That is
Yeah,
healing. If everybody woke up with love in their heart every single day and treated everybody with love, you didn't feel anything but love and happiness,
yeah,
it would definitely change. So to be on a stage in a room full of mixed emotions, and then you set the tone by, using your music and using your voice, everybody is tuning in to that frequency. And then that moment, everybody is in one state of mind. And I think that
yeah,
could be dangerous, but good if everybody's in a state of mind of love. Because that's
yeah.
what I like to say. I vibrate at the frequency of love always. I always tell
Excuse me,
people
Suge.
peace and love, or love and light, because that's what I like to speak over my words. So
Yeah,
definitely the mind would change the world faster if we had all celebrities that made songs about love, the different forms of love, how you love somebody. I think it would be a little bit more different versus, shaking ass and sex on the carpet or whatever people be doing nowadays in these
you said
music.
sex on the carpet.
Well, whatever's in the music nowadays,
You
Bruno
over here
Mars made a
R.
song
Kelly
with
and us
Sexy
tonight. What the
Red. I
hell? What the
wouldn't
hell?
See, I wasn't expecting Bruno Mars to do a song with Sexy Red. It's called Fat, Juicy, and Wet. Like, Bruno don't do that. I thought he was catching grenades for people. But it's different.
Well, Usher had changed up a little bit too when he started making love in the club and stuff. You know what I mean? So after they started making love in the club, everything kind of changed around, and everybody thought it was all right to be voyeuristic.
Mm.
You know? He's Shiki. He is Shiki. Shiki, thank you for coming through. Thank you for going over there because we'll be over there. I'll be over there in like shortly because I'm always running over schedule for my doggone show. And the radio station ought to be used to it by now. For real, I'm always over schedule. I know they done got used to me by now. I be 30, 40 minutes over. I,
I
we
was
just
also
talking.
late, so
No,
that was on me too. Cause I
no,
was like looking. I was like, oh, what if they time is different? And then I went back and I'm looking. I click on the link. You're like, I don't know where Dreezy is. I'm like, oh snap, I'm here. I didn't
I
know
mean,
we were starting. It's
I'm
six
all
o'clock over here. I done told all my people 7 p.m. So now I'm gonna have to post this link from the YouTube over there so they can go back and watch it because some people were trying to watch it live, like my sister and stuff. But it's okay.
man, Dreezy. It's I'm always late over here. I be 20, 30 minutes past the time my stage supposed to be off. And I think they so used to me by now because I have really great people on here. If you guys go back and look at some of the lives, you'll be know we laugh and we have fun over here. We don't, you know,
Yeah.
it's not all stiff and uptight over here. Like I don't like that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, like
I'd be like,
yeah, your
yeah, I'd be like, get
questions.
off me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the way I be feeling after a while, after all that stiff stuff. Get off me. You know. So I let
I love
everybody
the
be.
questions today. They definitely challenged my mind a lot because I was not prepared for those. I was prepared for questions like, "What's your favorite color?" I was like, red." Yeah, it was
Yeah,
all
I know.
intellectual and shit. I'm like misconception. I'm gonna write that down. Let me stop.
we it's a different kind of show for real. Like I try to tell everybody, and you know, if you know the DJ circuit and some of the hip hop circuit right now, they'll have you dying laugh because they'll tell you, you know, Taj B got one of the hottest shows out right now because it's not the regular show. You know, it's not the regular show. So that's why I want people like you to be seen on the show, and I thank you for making sure to come through. Juicy, can you please tell the people where you be, what you do, you know, how to find you, and where your music and stuff is located?
My name is Dreezy Baby. You can find me on Instagram at official Dreezy Baby or on Facebook at Dreezy McBride. You can find my music on YouTube and pretty much any streaming platform. I released a song earlier in the year called Lover's Universe, and I shot a music video to that, and that is the single that I've been pushing until I got my EP. So,
Okay, and when you expecting to drop? When you coming through?
I don't know. I don't know. We are going with the vibes right now because right now I'm in a state of creativity. I just been writing as of lately, and
Yeah.
with access from Create Space, I'm able to go into the studio whenever I want to, and it's like a state of the art studio. So like now, when I have a song, and I just wrote a song and performed it last night, I was able to record that and learn it, and then the next day, went to the studio on Monday, did a song on Tuesday. So we're also doing that too because I'm testing the waters at the open mics because I got 6 songs right now and I'm like I just did 2 new ones. So
Yeah, yeah.
testing waters because I might just make an EP 4 or 5 songs, which is typical. And I'm like I said, I got 6 right now, but I'm still writing because every day is an experience for me.
But you know, I don't know if you know, but you know, Kelb, you know, so you should know the rest of us. And I don't know if you know, but we always say the same shit all the time, and it's drop your music. Don't wait to drop your music. Drop your music. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes,
don't wait. We say that shit to y'all all the time. Every show we say the same thing.
drop
Drop
your
your
music.
music. Don't wait to drop the music. You know?
Yeah, yeah. We become procrastinators and we just be sitting on it. Like I have a lot of songs that I only just use for open mics. I don't even have them out. And then people be like, "Where can I find that song?" And I'd be like, "Oh, I'm working on it." I be
Yeah.
BSing so much because I'm like, when am I gonna get the time? But it's like now I'm out of the phase of making excuses and being a procrastinator and actually jumping into it. Like I did when I was recording on Monday, I also did a photo shoot for myself where I took my own pictures and stuff because they have studio, they have a photography room, a multimedia room. So it's like, okay, now I got a new DJ picture. I've been using the same picture, for a few years now because that's one of my favorite pictures. But now I got new pictures, and all it took was one day of me getting off my ass to actually go get up and be creative. We have the resources and you have the tools that most don't have. So I
Yeah,
really have no excuse. The only thing that's standing in the way is me sometimes, or
yeah.
all the
So
time.
don't do that. But you got to recharge. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you get into the flow like that, most Scorpios that I know, because I have a Scorpio daughter, and a November Scorpio daughter at that, and she's very intense when she's on it. She's on it. You know what I mean? Like she's a go getter when she's going to get it. But like you guys will burn out. You got to remember that you're a crab and you need to stop. You need to water yourself and stuff like that. You know?
Yeah, yeah. I'm a November Scorpio too.
Yeah, you got to stop for a minute and water yourself. Like my daughter be all going and going and going. And then when she finally stops, she mad with everybody. And because, where was the time that, you know, and so you got to take a minute to water yourself.
Yeah, the elements have their different segments. Like cancers, I like to think of them as like swimming pools or like
Yeah.
puddles. Scorpios are like moving waters, like lakes or rivers, waterfalls, and then Pisces are like oceans,
Yeah, they everywhere.
big
They all
bodies of
over the
water.
place. They all over the place. They all over the place because they go to and fro. You know?
Exactly. That's why they're the eldest of the sign because
Yeah.
water has been here forever.
Yeah, they can go to and fro. So, make sure that you take time to water yourself, you know, enjoy your life. Just, do the things that energize you again. No arguing and no fussing. I know how y'all like to argue and fuss and stuff. Ah! Don't
I
be don't
do
be looking
not.
like that. Don't be looking like that. Would you say
I
hi?
do not. I really don't like arguing. I really would like to. I would rather shut down and walk away because I don't like overly exerting myself to people because I'm so love and light. I'm so lovey dovey and I'm like this all the time. So if somebody comes along and they get me out of this frequency, then I just distance myself from them. I will not choose to really argue with anybody.
So
I
why
don't
you
I
got
don't
that
have that
stinger
in
on the
me no
back of
more.
your
Like
tail?
we
Why
were
you
doing
got
that
that
maybe in the
stinger on the back of your
20s.
tail?
Maybe in our 20s we were like arguing with people because we wasn't thinking, we're not
You
even
hear me?
thinking, we're just responding. But
You hear me
now we're
talking
actually
about?
listening to people and we're like, okay, so the thing is you didn't have a nap today and you didn't eat and now just I sneezed and it accidentally got on you and now we gotta argue.
so you hang,
No.
so you hangry is what you say.
That basically and now the whole world
and
is
you
crumbling down.
and you fucking with me.
I call it there's this thing I do have though. Um it's like it got to be like for my inner circle though
You make
because
your
I don't
Andrew.
allow. Yeah, are you doing all of that because you need a Snickers, bitch? Really?
Three Musketeer.
Something. But
Oh
it
my
would
god.
actually take a lot. But I don't put myself in a situation where it would be even that overwhelming for me to get to a point where somebody could take me out of my character because it's like, where did you come from with all your
Yeah.
anger and stuff? I could have a bad day. I could literally get a flat tire and be like, you know what, this was a spiritual sign. I was supposed to be slowed down, stop me from an accident, this and that. Most people be pissed off. I'm trying to get somewhere. Well, maybe you're not meant to be there at that time. You're meant to be there at another time. I don't let things, but I can't let nothing really too much bother me. I just rather live in the moment,
Yeah. Yeah. My
being
ex
present.
asked me one time, he said, um, doesn't seem to so a whole things don't seem to get on your nerve as much as like I guess he was trying to provoke me and it didn't work. And so he asked me like it did, some stuff don't seem to be. I said, is that what you was trying?
You really trying to provoke a Sag?
Is that what you was trying to do? Like, oh my God. Like
A Sag with a pinch of Scorpio, if that.
you can't even explain it to him, my boo boo boo. You can't explain it to him. You can't even explain it to him. So I don't, you know, I don't. Eventually they catch the kaboom on the other end of that, And if they try to ride me too hard, they don't realize I'm as that horse, and I'm gonna take you right to the edge of the cliff and whoop, throw your ass right
Mm-mm.
on over and stop at the drop of a dime.
I call that the bear in the corner. It's
Right
like
on
you could
over the
be so
cliff.
nice, people just poking at you, and you're fine. But it's like when I turned around and I swiped the shit out of you because you didn't poke me 30 times, and I finally turned around out on the 30th poke. Now I'm the bad guy. Why you doing all of that for? Well, you've been doing X, Y, and Z and A, B, and C. Like
Yeah, yeah,
I done did
yeah,
1, 2, 3, and I'm the problem. Okay.
yeah. But so we flip it over top of our head and let it keep on going until the meantime. And in between time, Dreezy, anything you want to say to the people on the way out the door? Let the people know what you up to and where they can find you at, as far as musically.
Like I said, I'm on all streaming platforms. Lovers Universe. Um, I'm located in St. Louis. I do have a performance coming up on Saturday for Slump Fest. We are competing for a spot in one of like St. Louis's biggest concert that they're gonna put on. So I am doing that this Saturday. Um, and if I can say anything to y'all, is just just exist in love. It's we can all have bad days. I just feel like everybody should know that you are loved and just exist in that frequency.
Amen.
And if you need a hug, I'm sending everybody hugs and love today because we don't always have that.
I call my energy back. Get up off me.
It's like we don't just like sage over here. I got a green stick too.
I got a nigga beater. You better go ahead.
I got trees and I got woods. And I let my peace be still.
We let God handle that, Lord. Y'all pray for me. Oh man, Dreezy baby, I appreciate you, honey, for coming through. You are
Thank
much
you.
much appreciated. Know that I have bounced you through the DJ League Network and also through the International Battle of the DJs over there through DJ Big Easy, who is on your fire. So that you'll get a little more international view. Okay.
Okay. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
going to China. No, let me stop.
Yeah. So that you could, yeah, well, to South Korea, which is
I like
very
that.
hype right now, in the hip hop world. And he actually does these battles over there, DJ Big Easy. So, uh, yeah, to get in amongst them is just tap them up when you see them on your flyer. And also, don't forget to keep your music on, put your music out. Like
Yes,
we
ma'am.
say this every time, put your music out, put your music out, put your music out. Because it gets no flavor if you hold it to yourself.
Yeah.
So put your music out. You know what I'm saying? Like just go ahead and put it out and see what people think, and then we'll go from there. We critique it, make sure everything is everything. And then there's also people within the community, um, even so, through all the lives and everything that are always looking for collaborations and stuff. And um, when you want to just reach your hand out, stretch your hand out to some of the people. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
let them know you
Shit,
still
I
out
need to
here
tune
doing
into
what you
them.
do. Yeah.
I'm gonna tune
Okay.
into making it mag tonight too because that's one of my favorite things. Even if I'm not even doing on music, I just like kicking it with them,
Yeah.
in the chat.
Yeah. So go and there's always people that need collaborators, and there's always business to be done. You know that. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for having me. This was awesome.
No, Dreezy, thank you, sweet. I didn't want you to think it was one of them kind of interviews because we don't do one of them kind of interviews. You know what I'm saying? We do the all right, it's all right interview over here. You feel me?
Yeah, nah. I love those questions. I'm definitely gonna have to go back and I'm gonna have that moment where I'll be like, I should have answered that a different way. But
No, you ain't. You answer it how you want to answer it because that's what it's about. Make sure you stay up.
yes, ma'am. You too.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you. All right. Y'all know how we do. I keep telling y'all how we do is always gonna be the next wonderful, next wonderful, next wonderful. And the funny part about this though is that I have Van Poo coming in next week to do his album release. Um, I think that's on the 17th. And so because I have Van Poo coming in, I'm gonna take a break for maybe a week or two so that I get stuff together, for the other conference that I have to go to, and then whatever, I'll be back. And I'll be back. Y'all know how I do. Just know that I'll be back. If I'm gonna take a break, and I've done like a long season this season, so I'm gonna take a break after Van Poo, Tara Van Poo next week. After Tara Van Poo, Tosh B on vacation, and then Tosh B will be back after that. I will be
Fresh out of the freezer. Fresh, guess I was freezed up. Fresh out of the deeper freezer, cause I'm deeper than any voice on speakers. I can't hear y'all haters, you gotta speak up. I don't need to slow down, I need to speed up. Anonymous activity, Bobby B stuff. Jealousy's a ski mask, emotion, and eat up. Fresh out of the freezer. Fresh, guess I was freezed up. Fresh out of the deeper freezer, cause I'm deeper than any voice on speaker.